It's your man Urban Lover reporting from your mama's basement. I'm gonna drop this recording on you. This is about Magic Johnson. He's speaking about Josh Jackson, Lonzo Ball, Markelle Fultz, and also about Tatum. But I want you to listen closely. Pay attention to detail. This way you can determine who Magic Johnson is basically looking at when the draft pop up. Shout out for Sports Buzz for bringing this this news. I want y'all to listen to this clip, and I'm going to fill in what I think, in my opinion.
When you look at, you're evaluating these players, whether it's on film or in person, is there anybody at the guard position that reminds you of yourself at that young age?
Are you talking in the league today? Or
no, the guys in the draft.
Yeah, well, that's probably easy. You know, when you think about Lonzo Ball and his ability to pass the basketball and set his teammates up. You know, and his basketball IQ is really off the charts as well. And so, as far as myself, that would probably be the guy. And then, you know, you really have when you think about it, Key, you got about 3 probably, or maybe 4 guys that can change franchises. You know, Markelle Fultz. He's with his offensive ability, because you know, he's one of those unstoppable guys. Josh Jackson, I think, has a chance to be really special too. He's a competitor. He reminds me a lot of you as a football player, how you like to punish guys and how you didn't mind going over the middle, and you always on third down, they always coming to you to make the big play, or get close to the goal line, they're going to go to you. That's Josh Jackson. That's his mindset. Tough. You know, he wants to have the ball at the end of the game. And so I think he has a chance to be special as well. And then the kid from Duke, Tatum, I think he has a chance to be special as well.
First, I want to give a shout out to Sports Buzz. If you're not following them, definitely follow them, subscribe to them. They cover a lot of Laker topics. They had Magic Johnson on a show yesterday, and they was basically asking Magic Johnson a lot of questions. So I'm going to be dropping a couple videos out, trying to break down everything that Magic said in that 30-minute section. I mean, a lot of it wasn't, majority was about the Lakers, but there was other questions that really didn't pertain to the Lakers. But I'm going to basically touch base on everything he said. So I put the recording up because I wanted you guys to hear it. So when Keyshawn asked him, you know, what player, you know, similar to him, you know, he started laughing, you know, and he basically said Lonzo Ball, and he talks highly about Lonzo Ball, even though he never really watched Lonzo Ball besides what, 2 games, and he states that if you know, when I drop the video up, I'm gonna put the link up. He states that, you know, if you listen to the video, he tell you that he hadn't really watched Lonzo besides the 2 games. Now he talked about Markelle Fultz, but only for a brief second. He didn't really like go into detail with Markelle. He just say, you know, he can score, he's a fast guy, you know what I mean, you know, and that's basically it. Then he talks real heavy about Josh Jackson as well. So you have to target in and listen. This is how you can determine where Magic Johnson, what he's looking at. Lonzo Ball is going to be the first thing that Magic Johnson is going to basically grab. Simple as that, because he reminds him of himself. Magic Johnson is a point guard, old-fashioned point guard. He knows what the Lakers need. They need a point guard. That's why I told you guys last season when Magic Johnson got there, he pushed D'Angelo Russell to the 2 and JC at the point, because they wanted to see how D'Angelo Russell can play off the ball. That's the biggest thing right now. And that's why I said they're going to go after Lonzo Ball. Now, if Boston be sneaky and go get Lonzo Ball, the next person that Magic Johnson going to get is Josh Jackson. Simply put. Now, they could make a move this offseason, or not really this offseason, but during the All-Star break or during the draft. They could make a move to move one of your favorite players. Because he also stated that Brandon Ingram is the only person that won't be touched. And I'm going to drop that video on that too. I want to go into detail on that as well, because I want to get it. I want to break down. Right now I want to focus on the Josh Jackson and Lonzo Ball. So Lonzo Ball, he really highly liked Lonzo. He was, you know, he's smiling, and he told Keyshawn. And if you actually listen to the segment, Keyshawn even said it. He's going after Lonzo Ball. You know, that's why he said, Keyshawn, you know me. You know what I'm saying? Because he want Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball will move that offense, and that's what Magic Johnson's looking for. He wants somebody that can move that offense because you know the Lakers can score. The biggest problem with the Lakers, and I've been saying this over and over again, they cannot get separation from the defenders. And I'm not knocking D'Angelo Russell, but D'Angelo Russell is a 2. I know a lot of guys, I said it before, a lot of guys want to play the point. And D'Angelo probably want to play the point too, according to his little his like on a tweet. And I only get into that because that really that's something. You know, it's small. But you know, in at the end of the day, you know, I don't blame D'Angelo. I'm gonna say a little bit about the tweet. I don't blame D'Angelo because yeah, you brought in as a point guard by Byron Scott. Byron Scott had high favors of you. Now that you're not gonna be point guard, Byron Scott actually came out there saying when they asked Byron Scott on another video, would you trade D'Angelo Russell? Byron Scott said yes, I would trade him. Why? Because D'Angelo Russell is the only person that on that roster that really they can get some value from. Brandon Ingram is not being touched, so I'm gonna talk about that later on. I don't want to get too off of my video about Josh Jackson and Lonzo Ball. But Lonzo Ball and Josh Jackson are the 2 important pieces that the Lakers are going to try to get. One of the 2. They might make a move to get Josh Jackson as well. I don't know because he said that he liked the young, the development of the young players. Both of them are still young. So I'm looking at it like this. If the Lakers feel as though that things ain't going right by the All-Star break, be ready for some major trades. Not nothing big, but something major. And I'm telling you, the only trade they're going to really do is they're going to try to remove Luol Deng. Simple as that. But Lonzo Ball and Josh Jackson are the main 2 targets that Magic Johnson's going to be looking at. Just trust me. Hey, believe what I'm saying, because you can hear it in the message that I put up there. Just listen to the message and watch how he talks about Lonzo Ball. If you gotta listen to it again, listen to it slowly. He talks highly about Lonzo Ball for a good minute, and he talks highly about Josh Jackson for a good minute. Markelle Fultz, he just gave him a little praise, but not too much. He even say Tatum. He only just say yeah that kid from Duke, Tatum. That's all he say. Now later on down he talk about De'Aaron Fox. That's later on at the end of the video. He said yeah, we will probably bring the young kid from from Kentucky in the trials. He's not even thinking about De'Aaron Fox. So I'm just letting y'all guys know Josh Jackson and Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball probably being his number 1 and Josh Jackson being his number 2 if Boston Celtics don't trade the pick. And I'm going to drop a video about that too, about Boston Celtics. With that being said, your man Herbal Lover, like, share, subscribe, get in the comment section what you think about that. Do you think that Magic Johnson are focusing on Lonzo Ball and Josh Jackson? That's the 2 ingredients I see. One can play good defense and one's a good point guard. Keep in mind, Magic Johnson played with Michael Cooper. If y'all know who Michael Cooper is, you might want to go look him up. He was our best defender on our team. Michael Cooper was a long dude who played really good defense, and he helped the Lakers win some championships. With that being said, as I said begin, and I'll say it again, it's your man Herbal Lover signing out from Mars.
The Lakers taking Lonzo too.
Oh yeah,
I can almost promise you that.
I'll tell you.
Like Magic say, Magic, no, I know him.
Yeah.
Look. I can smell it. I can smell it.
Yeah.
I didn't ask you about Lonzo. I asked you about who looks like you on the floor.
And he says, well, Lonzo.
I'm blushing. He was blushing through the phone. That's why I said don't overthink it. It's a no-brainer.